Alright, folks. Hope everybody's doing alright. Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome back. First off, I want to say welcome to everybody. I know I'm not really going to go through the names, guys, as we usually do on a standard stream. But this is more just to kind of take a look, go over as I've been doing throughout the day. But welcome, everybody. Great to see you all. I hope you guys are doing great. Staying safe, of course, if you're in this area, is, of course, top priority during these times. So, we are here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to be taking a look over at the Palisades fire. For those of you not in Southern California, of course, you've probably heard of brush fires all over the news from time to time. However, during this time of year, it's pretty rare to see something like this. But unfortunately, it can happen, and it does happen per these past few days. So we're going to be taking a look over the Palisades fire, which has now made its way up into Topanga. So we're basically going to go VFR through the coast. And then up through Topanga in this helicopter. So I'll show you guys, we're in that Airbus helicopter mod as I've showed you guys before. It has had some great updates. So we're going to take a look with this. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to smash down that like button as well as the subscribe, though. That would be very appreciated. So yes, here we are in the Airbus helicopters we're going to be taking throughout the day. So, sorry, YouTube's kind of glitching out here, but we should be all right. Anyway, let's go ahead, let's hop in the flight deck, let's get started, and we're going to get on our way. So you can kind of see some of the marine layer that's made it kind of hard to fight this fire, as they've mentioned with the air attack and things like that. You know, the low visibility is what's kind of the main concern when it comes to air attack. So basically we're going to try to do our best to get in there as much as possible. Please keep in mind, folks, I am not a real pilot. I am not, a helicopter pilot by any means, and I'm certainly not a fire expert. I'm just here to basically share my passion with aviation and kind of the love for, seeing these kind of things. This is part of Monday's test. It might be, we'll see. But yeah, this thing did break out at like Friday evening, and it's just kind of been going ever since yesterday around 4 o'clock is when I picked up. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, folks. I am going to turn this aircraft on here in a minute. We're going to get on our way. We're going to make our way over. I do ask, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Dougal, good to see you. Captain Sim, welcome. Welcome, guys. Great to see you all. So yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started. We're going to hop off in the beautiful helicopter, and we're going to get started here. So I need to start by just doing some stuff here. Let's get our battery masters, all these guys going. I can actually keep our EPU off for the time being. Let's get all the lights coming on because we are going to lift off right here. We are in Santa Monica Airport. For those that know where that is, we are in the Santa Monica Airport. So there you go. Aircraft is coming on. All is good with that. Plane guy, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this. We'll start up the engines. That should start with the torque. And there we go. We'll start with the left-hand side. So you will be able to see this thing start coming on here. And we're going to basically take off from here in Santa Monica. Going to follow up Pacific Coast Highway and make our way over to where this fire is burning. It's not a longish ride. It should be pretty short. So it should be pretty easy to, get off and get there as fast as we can. Get back to work, WC. Take care, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. All right, folks. Up into the cockpit. We'll wait for the left-hand side to start on our engine. Then we'll move over to the right side, and we'll get on our way. Lights are on. All is good. Aircraft is looking good so far. There we go. You'll start to hear that turn on as well as the, blades start spinning up there. But we're doing pretty good. Remember, guys, don't forget to hit that like button for me if you haven't done so. That would be awesome as well. Okay, cool. And there we have it. We're just waiting on our... there we go. That one's going to start up now. That's perfect. Perfect. All right, let's get this thing off. Just waiting on the main engine here, and we should be good to go. And the sounds are actually pretty good in this as well. So I am pretty happy with that. You sound like you're dreading tomorrow. Oh, definitely. With that exam coming up, that should be interesting. All right, we're almost ready to go here. It does take a minute to kind of spool up, but yeah, almost there. We're going to go ahead and bring this bad boy off the ground. I'm going to pull up the VFR map for you guys, hence there's no webcam on these streams. But there we have it. Santa Monica Airport, you can see we basically need to make our way over Pacific Coast Highway and get on our way. And with that said, we're good to go. Let's lift her off. Nice and easy. Pitch that nose up just a bit. Follow the green dot. Keep her going. And start to bring her up. And we're off. Perfect. All right, let's make our way over here. We're going to kind of turn ourselves around, proceed over the runway. And we're en route, folks. We are off. Watch our torque here. But yeah, we'll proceed to get on the way here. Starting to gain our airspeed. Just want to gain some altitude as we make our way over, though. And that should be good. And now we're going to get underway, folks. So there we have it. Yeah, so this is Santa Monica here. And you can see the marine layer has kind of made its way out. Microsoft Flight Sim, unfortunately, doesn't show any sort of active flame just because it's not really in weather data whatsoever. Sometimes when the visibility gets bad at the weather stations, it will show it as smoke, but it just shows up as a cloud. So that's kind of what you're seeing over here. Whereas compared to everywhere else in LA, it's more of a partly cloudy, but here you can kind of see more of a blanket. So that's definitely one of the features about it. But there we go. We are en route. And that is good. Perfect. Hold the altitude for a minute. We'll keep her going this way. Remember, folks, do be sure to hit that like button for me as well as the red subscribe. That would mean so much. And we'll continue on here. Watch our torque again. So here we are. Santa Monica coming over into the Palisades already. I will be refreshing the weather from time to time. So you can see this is kind of live weather based on, you know, METAR data. But it definitely depends. Keep her going. Watch that. I will actually need to climb a bit more here as we kind of approach more of the terrain. But yeah, now we're going to start entering the Pacific Palisades. That's one way to beat the traffic. But there you have it. So we'll make our way over here. Do you have any business jets? There's a few in this simulator. There are a few. There's a Citation and the Longitude. Does anyone else have slow Wi-Fi? I don't at the moment. All is looking good. There we go. So here we are approaching the Pacific Palisades. I'm going to make our way over to the right-hand side. But there we have it. So we'll continue on. Not looking too bad. Watch that there. Bring our nose back just a bit so we can slow down. An X-plane? I don't think so. And there we go. So we're starting to get into the Palisades now. We're right over it, actually. And this is kind of towards the area where it started, as you can see as we make our way up. And it's just kind of spread like wildfire, if you put it that way. And it's kind of made its way over. They know the start is mostly arson at this point. So yeah, unfortunately that happens. And I'm actually pretty surprised. Now it's over 1,000 acres at this point. And it's just spreading. And unfortunately when the winds kind of pick up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so there we go. So we'll make our way over here. This is the Palisades, folks. As you can kind of see. So yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim does try to make this smoke with the weather. If it's like low visibility, they just put it as cloud. So you won't be really seeing anything other than the terrain and the location. But other than that, there we have it. And I'll definitely try to slow down for you guys. But yeah, we'll go up through here. The visibility is still kind of low as you make your way towards where the mountains, where it's really going on too. That's fine. I need to slow down a bit for you guys. We'll let that do its thing. But yeah, there you go. I mean, you can just kind of see, you know, through here how much terrain and how much brush there is. And it's honestly crazy. But yeah, there's quite a bit, that's for sure. I just put it over to autopilot for a minute. And yeah, definitely not the easiest terrain to fight a fire in, that's for sure. As you can see as well. It's definitely one of these more, you know, harder to access locations. But yeah, there we go. We're going to make our way over to Topanga at this point. As I can see, I'm still trying to monitor PCH down here. And make sure I have good visual with that. Just so we don't get lost whatsoever. There we go. We'll take the autopilot off for a minute. And remember, guys, don't forget to hit that like and the subscribe button as well. That would be greatly appreciated. And I hope everybody's staying safe during this as well. There we go. We'll keep our nose up a bit. Keep making our way over to the Topanga area. Captain Sim, have a wonderful day, man. Thank you so much for hanging out and stopping by. Appreciate it. There we go. We're going to hover for a minute as well. See if I can get you guys in that kind of position. Ross QA, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. increase some of our airspeed here. There we go. So now we're kind of getting over to the Topanga. I'm trying to see here as far as get a good visual of the state beach that I was looking for. And I will pull up the VFR map from time to time, just showing you guys where we're at. And ultimately, our goal is to end up at the Camarillo airport. We'll see how far we can get on that. But yeah, it's all kind of up through here. I will be refreshing the live weather again, but you can kind of see the marine layer is clearing out, so that's always pretty good. Definitely a good sign, but yeah, you can kind of see where the low visibility kicks in. And that's definitely one of the little areas. Perfect. Alright, folks. Well, that was your quick little look for now. Give me 1 second, folks. Cancel school tomorrow? I mean, it depends. Yeah, you can see the low visibility. But yeah, that was kind of your little look, folks. I just want to take you guys with me on a little short little hop through here. But yeah, this is where the visibility's at. And that's just kind of one of the little, you know, parts to it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it as far as that goes. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Just a quick glimpse, like I said. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.